Everyone assumes paid AI is better, but today I'm putting that assumption to the test. One of the strongest open-weight AI models is completely free, but can it actually beat paid models like Claude? For this test, we're using Z.ai with its most capable model, GLM 5.2. Of course, we'll use deep think with max thinking, but instead of doing that in the normal chat mode, we're switching to agent mode. This gives it its own workspace with a built-in browser and the ability to create and edit files as it works. We'll enable full stack so it can handle both the front end and back end, and turn on long-running tasks so it has enough time to build everything properly. Now I'm giving it one simple prompt telling it to build Geometry Dash. Once it's done, we'll test the game and compare it with what Claude and GPT-5.6 created in my previous tests. Now we'll hit send and let it work. There isn't much to watch while it's building, so we'll come back once it's finished and see what it managed to create from just that one prompt. 5.5 hours later, the build was finally finished. That's much slower than Claude or GPT-5.6. I also noticed that Z.ai switched the model from GLM 5.2 to GLM 5 Turbo, likely because of high demand. But this video is testing the free plan, not a paid subscription. And since GLM 5 Turbo is the model free users were actually given, it's still a fair comparison, so we'll judge it based on the real free plan experience. Now let's see what it actually made. Okay, first impressions. Feature-wise, this is already more ambitious than Claude Fable 5, which is honestly surprising. In my last video, Fable 5 skipped the menu and dropped you straight into the level. Here we have several levels and difficulty options to choose from. The first level already shows 14% progress instead of 0, so it looks like the AI may have tested it by itself. There's also an endless mode, a daily mode, and a how to play guide. And it includes the ship, UFO, and wave, all of which were missing from Fable 5's version. We also have a leaderboard, settings, a style editor, awards, and statistics. This is much more feature-packed than I expected. Let's check out the style editor. Here, you can customize the cube's color and even change its shape. The awards are basically achievements, while the statistics track things like your total playtime and total deaths. The settings let you control the volume and even change the game speed. You can also turn on an FPS counter. And the controls are shown at the bottom of the menu, so the menu looks surprisingly complete. But now we need to see whether the actual game works. Let's start with one of the harder levels, Demon's Hair, and I can't even get past the first obstacle. This already looks impossible. Let's try a level on normal difficulty instead. Nope, same problem. That 3-spike jump looks almost certainly impossible. Okay, let's try the easiest level. Visually, it actually looks pretty good. The colors change depending on the level, and it does resemble Geometry Dash. But once again, the level seems impossible to complete, and it isn't only the 3-spike jump. There's another jump later in the level that also looks impossible. Let's try Endless Mode. Okay, this is somehow even worse. It becomes impossible almost immediately. I do like that it generates different obstacles with every attempt, but if those obstacles can't be completed, the entire mode is basically useless. Maybe daily mode works better. And there's nothing here. It's completely empty. The leaderboard appears to work, but since I can't complete even the easiest level, I can't really verify it. So there's no useful data here yet. Let's give the easiest level one final attempt. Nope, still impossible. So here's my verdict. Feature-wise, this is more ambitious than Fable 5. It has more levels, more modes, more customization, and a much larger menu. But Fable 5 had a cleaner interface, felt much closer to the real Geometry Dash. And most importantly, its level was actually fun and completable. This one looks impressive from the menu, but the core gameplay is broken. So I'm giving it a 3 out of 10. That might sound harsh, but remember, this was completely free, while Claude Fable 5 can cost a lot more to use. For comparison, I gave Claude Fable 5 a 5 out of 10. So even though this version has more features, the broken gameplay puts it 2 points behind. Leave a like, subscribe, and stick around.